welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenna, and this is going to be a little different of a video today. It's still going to be doll related, but it's more so a haul than a proper unboxing. I feel like I need to explain myself. So, as we all know, last summer was the summer of Barbie. If you haven't seen the Barbie movie yet, I highly recommend it. I love it so much. It's so good. Truly changed my life, I feel like. But anyway, so of course last year was the summer of Barbie, and me as well as many other people really got into this big Barbie kick again. Like, if you talked to me about dolls before, you would hear that, like, oh, I'm anti-Mattel, because, you know, the whole Barbie versus Bratz lawsuit, like, that happened right in my childhood, and when you see something, like, go after your favorite doll line, your little child line is like, I hate that. I hate that. Like, even though Mattel, like, is kind of in the wrong for a lot of it, like, I still believe that, but I am not going to be someone who's like, oh, I don't want a Barbie in my house anymore. I refuse to let that blonde harlot into my home. And, you know, just like, oh, I'm gonna cut all their hair off and burn them. Like, even then I wasn't really like that with my dolls. Like, because I had Barbies before all that happened, of course. And I never, like, you know, did that stuff. I just had one Barbie with her hair cut really short. And I don't even know why I did it. But anyway, yeah, so, like, I got back into Barbie collecting again, because, like, I feel like the Barbie movie, like, really encapsulated, like, what Barbie should be about, you know? Like, obviously, it's not, like, the perfect thing right now, and it never was the perfect thing, but I think it's, like, you know, girlhood! This isn't a movie review. I say just watch the Barbie movie yourself. It's really good. I love it. It's so funny. It made me cry. But again, not here or there. So last year was when I really started to, like, go more to, like, antique shops and secondhand shops. Like, I've been thrifting before. I love thrifting, but, like, most of my thrift stores don't really carry dolls. They have a lot of plushies, usually, but not really dolls. And I'm always looking for other places to go. I want to get out more. I want to do stuff. And I found a couple different antique shops near me, and that's kind of where my Barbie collecting kind of rejuvenated, because I saw, like, all these Barbies from, like, the 80s and 90s, and, like, I just fell in love with so many of them, and I watched people, like, thrift and, like, flea market for them, and, like, I got to see all these different kinds of Barbies, and I collect Barbies. Okay, that was a long-winded explanation to say I collect Barbies again. But anyway, this is kind of a fun video to make because these Barbies I've been kind of, like, picking up for the past year or so. So since some of them, or, like, some of the Barbie stuff I picked up isn't going to get, like, its own full video of unboxing or, like, really looking into it, I thought it'd be fun to kind of show off all the Barbies I got secondhand in this past year. And it's kind of fitting because the first Barbie I picked up at the antique mall was actually one I went to celebrate my birthday. And it's almost my birthday coming up, so I definitely know it's been, like, a year, and I just thought it'd be cool to look through all the Barbies that I've bought secondhand over the past year, like, in person, online as well, because there are some lines I just, like, fell in love with that I'm like, okay, I need to, like, actively search for these. So, anyway, to start, I do have all these in the box still. I'm not boxing any of them here, because I'm going to save that for other videos, but I just kind of want to, you know, go through, show all of the Barbies that I've gotten, and let me start with the first one I got. If you hear bads, that's something else. But the first one I picked up was this Barbie as Rapunzel, but it's specifically the Children's Collector Series one. I didn't really know about this line until I, like, started watching videos and, like, getting myself hyped up to go to these flea markets and antique malls myself, and I thought this one was so pretty, and, like, I saw that she had, like, a CD-ROM game, and I love CD-ROM games that, like, even if I didn't grow up with them, I just think the aesthetics of a lot of them are so fun, and, like, I love a good point-and-click game. So, when I saw her in person, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, please, I love her, she is so cute. I love, like, like, I believe this is a Superstar face still? Don't quote me on that, I am very bad at face molds. But she has, like, this really long braided hair, and this box is definitely beat up, like, it is really beat up, but that's because I got, like, a good deal on it. And I knew, like, when I was getting this, I wasn't going to be, like, an in-box collector or anything. I want to get my dolls out of the box, and I'm going to keep the boxes still, but I just, like, I don't really mind if the box is, like, you know, like, obviously been through it, you know? And, like, on the back, she has, like, this really pretty illustration about, and it has, like, the Rapunzel story on the back. It's just so cute. And I believe I paid $20 for this. By the way, something great about, like, antiquing and, like, getting stuff in person is, like, not having to pay shipping on stuff. But also, most of the places I go, I generally will not pay more than $25 on a Barbie doll. 20 or 25 or 30, like, it depends. Like, there's some that I would pay a little more for, but for the most part, I can get a lot of these, like, pink box Barbie dolls for, like, less than $20, and I think that's, like, that's perfect for me, because I don't really like collector Barbie dolls. I still like the ones that are, like, fairly playline, and, like, this is, like, children's collector, so it's meant to be, like, baby's first collector Barbie. So I was so happy to see her. She is so cute. And I got another one from this series also. Not on the same day. This was actually a different store that I found online. And it is the Cinderella from that set. She is so cute. She does have her shoe. It just kind of dry rotted from the little step there. And another thing, too, is the packaging on this is so cute. So it's like, I am very glad to have the packaging, but I don't really care too much about the condition. Because, again, I'm going to, like, take them out of the box, display them, and, like, flatten the packaging to save it, like, a binder or something. But this was another one that I was so happy to pick up because I love Cinderella. My favorite fairy tales, for sure, like, out of, like, the classic ones is, like, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. I do like Rapunzel a lot. I do really love a good Rapunzel. Like, outside of Disney, of course. Like, nothing wrong with, Tangled. I'm just, like, in terms of, like, fairy tale princesses, you know, those are the three I kind of gravitate towards, but she's so cute. I love, like, the gold and the tulle on her. She is so cute. And this is another one of the children's collector dolls. It has, like, a slightly different packaging, but it's the same line as it. And on the back, it has an illustration, but it mainly shows a picture of the doll. It is so cute. Again, I'm going to go more in depth with these when I actually open them. I just want to kind of show off what I've been picking up here and there over the past year, which I really need to iterate. I got these over the span of, like, a whole year. I didn't pick these all up in, like, a couple weeks or, like, a month or even, like, half a year. I will check out some of my favorite shops, like, every couple of months to be like, oh, what's new? And, like, of course, check out new shops that I find, and, like, you know, it's just fun. And I'm excited to finally put this video together. I've been having it in the making for a while, back when it was going to be what I got in the past 6 months. So you can tell how hard I've been procrastinating. But yeah, I got Cinderella as well. And one more thing. This wasn't an in-store purchase. This was, I believe I got this on Mercari. I don't remember. Mercari or eBay. It's one of those. But it is actually the Sleeping Beauty from that same set out of box, because I didn't want to pay shipping for a box I was just going to open. And she came with pretty much all her stuff that I cared for anyway, so I was more than happy to pick that up. She was also pretty cheap as well, like, I want to say maybe $15, including shipping, give or take, and she is just so pretty. I love this blue Sleeping Beauty dress with, like, the gold, and, like, I think you can kind of tell that I really like the princess dresses with the blue on them. I just think they're so pretty. And I know there's, like, a couple other, like, for example, there's another version of Rapunzel in a pink dress. There's a version of Sleeping Beauty in like a soft blue dress with like a pillow. I think those are both cute, but I really liked this one out of the two. And I'm actively on the hunt for Princess of the Pea Barbie, because I think that doll is so cute. I love her brown hair. I love her like green eyes. I love the purple dress. Princess of the Pea was a fairy tale that I read a bunch as a kid, and like it's weirdly underrepresented in terms of like fairy tale stuff, which I get. It's kind of a weird story. Like, oh, she could sleep on a ton of mattresses but still feel a pea. Like it's a weird one, but I like it, and I'm so happy that she got like a pretty doll, and like yeah, this one is so pretty too, and yeah, this is what I picked up online because I was like, okay, this is happening to me now. I'm getting Barbies. But anyway, Barbie, I'm gonna show off some of the other Barbies that I got. So one that I got from that same first antique ball that I went to, I was like, I got a couple of things at that antique ball, and like mainly it was the Rapunzel Barbie that I showed, and another one that I'm going to show soon, but this is one that I actually left behind, and I couldn't stop thinking about her, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back and see if they have her like a month later, and they did. This is another like collector Barbie, but it's like, it's not like a Black Label collector, or like, I don't know, I'm really bad with Barbies, please forgive me, but this is like, classique collection. It's a benefit Barbie, and I believe she was $15, and she is just so pretty. Like, this dress is so like over the top. I love the blue, I love the gold, I love like the orange brown hair on her. She has rooted eyelashes. It might be a little hard to tell, and I love the jewelry. I just thought this doll was so pretty. Like, the way they had her displayed was her open like this with the rest of the bots like behind her, and I just thought she was so pretty. But I was like, oh no, I already got a couple things. I don't want to go too overboard. And like after we left, I couldn't stop thinking about her. So like, I was like, okay, I gotta go back. I gotta get her. And that booth was pretty much untouched for the most part. It was on the 3rd floor. This was a 3-tier antique mall, by the way. So first floor was like pretty like normal stuff, like the pretty big vendors, like the seasonal ones. Second floor was my jam because it had like a lot of the kitschy stuff. It had like the toys, the like homemade stuff, and then the 3rd floor was like kind of like odd collectibles, like tin cans and like cola bottles and like more toys. And like, something really weird about this one is that one time I saw a baseless Nico figure there for like $25, and it was just a prize figure, and I was like, is Muse vintage now? Am I old? But obviously, just because something is at antique mall doesn't mean it's old. It's just kind of like a little like booth, you know. But yeah, this one was super pretty. They had other ones from this series, I believe, but I didn't really care too much for them. And I am very, very picky with my Barbies. Like, I could easily fall down a rabbit hole, but like with these especially, I am very picky. Like, they have to be cheap, and I have to really, really like them. And this one I did really like. So I will put that back on there. And speaking of that other doll I picked up the first time I went, it was actually this pink box one. There's something really special about her. She's the Dream Princess Barbie. I just thought she was so cute. I love this blue dress on her. And she is a Sears limited edition. There's so many weird limited editions for Barbie. Like, they have Walmart, they got Target, they got KB. There's nothing really special about that. I just thought she was really cute. I love the, like, superstar face on her. I love, like, the big puffy blue dress. And apparently it turns into a little cape, too. It is so cute. And I wanted something, like, kind of birthday-y, because I was celebrating my birthday, and I thought she was perfect. And the back of her box has a cute little photo and a little story. It is just, it's so precious. Like, this is the kind of Barbie that I really like when I collect, like, older Barbies. Like, I don't really care about, like, the super early dolls. I don't care about the ponytail, the bubble cuts. Like, if you do, that's good on you. That's just not me. I love this, like, really cutesy, dreamy like, when I think of Barbie, this is what I think of outside of, like, the Barbies that I grew up with, like, the ones with, like, the Generation Girl face and the, like, the princess stuff and, like, the movie stuff and, like, you know, the Flash game ones. It's weird. Like, this is one of the Barbies that I think of when people bring up, like, old Barbie, you know? And I'm gonna put her to the side here. Because speaking of birthday, one of them that I got was this really cute birthday wishes Barbie. I don't remember what year it was. I believe this was 1999, and it's like the blue variant. But oh my gosh, okay, so one day me and Spica were just going through a Barbie site because they had them organized by year, and I just thought it'd be fun to like, oh, what Barbies came out and what year I was born, and like, I wasn't born in 1999, but I was just like kind of looking through all the Barbies anyway because I was like, oh, I just want to see them, and I saw her and I was like, oh my god, she is so cute. Like, she is so precious. I love the blue dress. I love the like more like honey brunette hair. And of course, it's just so cute. Like, this is the kind of birthday Barbie that I would really like. And she was so precious, and it has like a little like birthday message on the back, and like, you're probably thinking like, oh, so you like went online to get this for your birthday, right? And no. So what happened is one of the vintage stores I go to a lot, one of my favorite vintage stores, they posted that they got this huge Barbie lot, like this absolutely massive Barbie consignment lot. And like, they were all in box, they were all like from this era, like late 80s, 90s, early 2000s. And they posted a picture of it before they processed it all. And I was like, okay, I gotta go over there as soon as I get a process so I can look through all of them. Because there was a few that I was interested in. They had like a Got Milk Barbie, they had like a Toys R Us kid Barbie. There were so many, they were so cool. I would love to put a picture up here, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood to get docked, so. But anyway, when I get there, she was there. She was part of that lot, and I didn't see her in the photo. So you can imagine how excited I was, like, see one of the Barbies that I actively wanted, like, right there in the store. Don't have to worry about shipping. She is right there, and she was only $20. Like, I don't know how that is comparatively, but I personally don't care too much, considering she's in the box. And, like, so that means she has all of her stuff. So, like, I was so happy. Like, I, like, just immediately grabbed her. Like, she is mine. Someone can try to fight me on this. I am not giving her up. But anyway, I also got another doll that day, too. And it is this really pretty Fashion Avenue Barbie. She is so pretty. Like, I remember seeing a picture of her, like, as part of that lot. And I was like, oh, I definitely want to get that one when I go in, because she's so cute. And she's KB Special Edition. I never grew up with a KB, so. But Fashion Avenue stuck out to me because that's the line that they did for, like, the like, nice, higher quality Barbie fashion pats. And, like, apparently they didn't really make a lot of dolls under Fashion Avenue. Like, there was this one and a blonde one, apparently, that I found out recently. And I don't really care about, like, the lore of a Barbie doll, or, like, the line. I just like the ones that I think are pretty, unless they have a specific nostalgic thing to me, you know? But I just thought she was so cute, and, like, you can see some of the other Fashion Avenue outfits on the back. She just, like, these were so cool. I see people mention Fashion Avenue quite frequently in Barbie flea market videos, and the wildest part is that she, after all these years, I think she actually came out in 1998, so technically a birthday Barbie for me. But even after all these years, they still listed her as $15. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, man, inflation won't get her. But I'm going to put her to the side here, because at the same shop, another doll that I picked up was this Happy Holidays Barbie. I know the label looks kind of weird. She was 15. Like, I thought, like, is she 35? That feels like a bit much because her box is so beat up, but, like, no, she was 15. And I would happily pay for that. Because I love this holiday Barbie. She's so pretty. I love the ones with like the deep green dresses. Like when I think of Christmas, I think of green and red like equally. Like I know red is like a bit more like what people think of for Christmas, but I love green so much. I love the steep pine green. So uh Christmas Barbie with that dress is so pretty, and I love her like green eyes and like the holly. And yeah, her box is pretty beat up, but she was $15. And like on the back, there's like a picture of her. And I think the coolest thing about this actually is this Barbie I've technically had before. Like, okay, let me explain. So when I was younger, I had this McDonald's Barbie toy that was a Christmas Barbie in a white sleigh, and she had a green dress, and that was like my favorite Christmas decoration. Like I would always put that up in the tree. I would always have that on display. She's in with the Christmas ornaments, and I just thought that was such a pretty like little Barbie trinket. Like obviously it came from McDonald's or something. Like, but I don't remember how or when I got it. But I just knew it's always been there with me, like for pretty much every Christmas, and I just loved it. So when I picked this up and I was so happy, like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, I love her, she feels so nostalgic to me, that's when it clicked. This is the Barbie that toy was based off of. So I kind of went full circle. I got the Barbie of it, and like, it was just like such a sweet moment to me. Like, it just made me so happy, because that is like such a nostalgic thing in my memories for Christmas, and like I love Christmas, so it was just something, you know. But again, let's keep going on because we got a few more to show off. Another Barbie that I got at the same one. You can tell that I like this store a lot. But the next one I got was this Kira doll, actually. It's the United Colors of Benetton of Kira, and I've seen this doll a lot in other people's, like, flea market finds or, like, thrift hauls, and, like, I just thought she was so pretty. I love this outfit with the bright, bold colors. I wanted a Kira so bad. Like, as soon as I saw her, like, in these videos, like, oh, I found a Kira, or, like, oh, Kiras are a little harder to find, and it's, like, I just thought she was so pretty. I love the face mold on her. You know I gotta get one of the Asian dolls. That's just my life. I need the representation in my doll collection. But this Kira was so pretty, and again, she was part of that big Barbie post that they did, and I didn't really think too much about it because she was a little more expensive. She was $30, which is a really good price for her, like in the box and like with all of her stuff, and like without having to pay shipping. But because I was like, oh, I want to get the birthday one and the Fashion Avenue one more than like get this one, you know, like just this one. So I left her there, and I kept thinking about it, like, I really want Kira. Actually, I really want Kira. But on the Facebook page for it, a lot of people were commenting like, oh my gosh, Kira, or like, oh my gosh, United Colors of Benetton Kira. How much is she? How much is she? Like, oh my gosh, Kira. Like, she was pretty popular on that post. So in my head, like, I'll go by there, like, thinking, like, oh, man, they're not gonna have her. She's gonna be sold out. I'll be lucky to still see some of the Barbies from the collection anyway. And I go in, she's right there. Like, she's still just right there. And I was so happy. Like, I immediately grabbed her, I brought her up, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad she was still in stock. And the seller was like, oh, yeah, she's been pretty popular online. A lot of people were asking about her. I'm like, yes! She's mine! That was a little aggressive, but yeah, I'm so happy to add the Kira to my collection. And if you see on the back, there's other like dolls from this line, the United Colors of Benetton. These outfits are like, they're really cool. Like, I kind of hope to find more of them. I'm not gonna dedicate like a lot of effort to find them. Like, it's a matter of if I see them in person, I'll grab them. But like the Barbie and Christy specifically, I really love. Like, Barbie's tights are so cute. I love like her sweater. And they're just so cute. I love them. And, okay. This is the last, like, full-size doll that I got. I promise. But, it's a bit of a doozy. So, again, I'm going to the store. Like, I cannot, like, tell you how much I love this specific store. Especially since it's so close to me. And, like, like, they're always getting cool stuff in, and they always post on Facebook, like, when they're getting new stuff in, and, like, how cool the owner is. I feel so bad that I can't mention it, but again, I really don't want to dox myself here. But, okay, so I just went in there, like, on a random day, like, they posted that they got some stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go check them out, see if they got any other stuff in, and they did. One specific one that I wanted was already sold out, sadly, which, you know, it happens, but one that I didn't see, was Miss Pogfun Barbie. And I am going to be 100% honest with you, I got her for the Pog part. And not... Okay, so I didn't grow up with Pogs. I don't have a Pog collection. I think they're cool. But you know damn well that I got this because it's Pog Barbie. Pog Champ Barbie. Poggers Barbie. But I will say, she is super, super cute. Like, I love her little outfit. I love all the patterns on her. She's got, like, these big Pog earrings. And she comes with Barbie pods, and one of them already got loose. Whoops. But it's in there, and it's just so cool. She has, like, a big bat so she can hold her pods. And, like, look, I just can't get over this. Like, I saw her, and I knew I had to get her. Like, how could you not? It's Pog Barbie. It's Pog Barbie. Okay, so that was the last doll that I got from the past year of my, like, flea market finds, and, like, secondhand stores, antique stores, retro stores, like, that kind of stuff. But I did get some other Barbie memorabilia, and I'm gonna start with this one real quick. It is this glow-in-the-dark frame tray puzzle of Dreamglow Barbie, and I just thought the art was really pretty. Like, it had all the pieces, so it's basically like a little poster for me. I don't really care too much for the glow-in-the-dark part, but I just thought it was, like, really pretty art, and I do love Gleam? I love Dreamglow Barbie. Like, I think she's really pretty. I know she's, like, one of the, like, pretty popular ones, so, like, along with Peaches and Cream, that is not happening unless I get lucky, but yeah, it was, like, $5, and I had to spend, like, $10 to, like, be able to use my card, so I was like, oh, I'll pick this up with my other $5 thing. And those $5 things were something else that I've gotten into collecting with Barbie, and it's McDonald's Barbies. So this store had, like, this big bin of these, and they were, like, I think they were, like, 3 for $5, so, like, I picked out 3 to begin with, and then I came back for more. So these are specifically ones that I got at that store, and I already opened some of them because I wanted to check them out and, like, look at the papers in them. Like, I didn't think I was going to be making this video including these, but then I just started collecting more and more, and I'm like, okay, I gotta show them off. But yeah, these are really cool. They're, like, little figurines, and, like, some of them have hair. I prefer the ones that have, like, the sculpted hair, because I think they look a lot better than, like, the Barbies that look like they're, kind of balding. Like, honestly, mood, but, I don't really care for that. But this is, like, what was this one? This is why are they making me say this with the list? This is Sun Sensation Barbie. And she's really cool. She's one of the ones with the molded hair. And another one I got was this, like, bridal Barbie. She is so cute. Like, again, it was, like, get 3 for $5. And I was like, I'm gonna pick out the ones with, like, the molded hair because these are the ones I like the most. And I love this because it comes with, like, a little coupon for her. And it was just so cool. And, like, I'm not really, like, a big McDonald's toy collector. Like, I say that, but I feel like I do, like, pick up a lot of them, but at least Barbie-wise, I do collect a lot of them. But I just thought it was, like, really cool that they still have the papers in there, and, like, you know, just vintage, like, paper media. And then, next, this is Bride Midge, I believe. This is a Bride Midge figure. She is so cute. I just love, like, the big, chunky, like, fully plastic ones. And then the next one I got was this Happy Birthday Barbie. She is so cute. I love her little sash. I love the molded hair again. And I can't wait to put these on display finally. And I'm just kind of, like, unboxing all of them because I don't think I'm going to do like a full video for these. It's kind of like a bonus segment for it. And I don't know, they're just really cute. I believe this is the Totally Hair. Yes, this is the Totally Hair McDonald's Barbie. And as you can see, she has the, like, little rooted hair. It has a little crimps in it still. That is very cute, but I do, like, really prefer, like, the fully plastic ones. At least display-wise, because this is kind of McDonald's Barbie that my childhood toy was, so I get it. And, of course, she comes with, like, this little comb, and I believe this is also a stand for her. Let me try to... Yes, this is also a little stand for her. And that is so cute. But, yeah, they're just really cute. I love these little trinkets. Like, I am a fiend with these little McDonald's Barbies, as you will see. And next up is a Locket Surprise Barbie. And she also has, like, that rooted hair. It's a little matted. But it's so cute. She has, like, the little plastic stand. And funny enough, one of the dolls that I'm actively looking for is a Locket Surprise doll, but it's of Kayla, I believe? Yes, Kayla. Sorry, Barbie has so many friends I can't keep track of them. But Locket Surprise Kayla is one of the ones that I'm actively looking for, so, like, I was like, oh, I got Locket Surprise, ha ha ha, but, you know. And then these next two I actually picked up recently, so this was at a different vintage retro store that I went to, and they had a lot of really cool stuff. I was just holding it back a little bit, so I only picked up some little McDonald's Barbies and some stuff from friends, or for friends, but there was a lot of really cool stuff there. It was mainly boys' toys, as a lot of these stores tend to be, but I still found some cute little stuff, and this one is like a little like rolly one where she spins and she squeaks. But I was like, oh, I for sure don't have this one, so I'm gonna pick her up, and she is so cute. Then another one of like the fully like plastic molded ones was this one. I believe this is Ballet Teresa, and she also kind of spins around. Listen, I know Barbie's pink. I respect her for that, but I love a good blue dress, so I was like, oh, this is so cute, I need it. And they had some other ones there that, like, I really thought, like, these are really cute. Like, they were the same, like, kind of, like, plasticine, ones as, like, this type, or, like, from this year. And I was going to get them, but I didn't remember the ones I had already off the top of my head. And that's mainly because I got this big bag of them at Goodwill. I just went to that Goodwill, like, on a whim, because I was trying to see if there was, like, any stuff, like, I was passing by, like, you know what, why not? And this Goodwill actually, like, stocks toys a lot better, so I tend to have better luck with toys there. That's usually where I find all my Lala Loopsies, which, if you don't know, I collect Lala Loopsies, but all of my Lala Loopsies have only been secondhand. And it's kind of crazy, but I love that for me. But anyway, yeah, I got this bag for, like, $3. I thought that was a pretty good deal, because, again, like, for these, it was, like, 3 for $5, and of course it came in the bag. And then these ones, I believe I paid $2 each, but they were, like, identified and stuff, and they're super clean, so, like, I don't really mind that. But, yeah, I definitely saw, like, a lot of Barbies in here, and I wasn't sure. I definitely saw ones that I did have, and I for sure saw, like, Japanese Barbie, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. But yeah, I definitely want to pick up more of these at the store that I got these from, but I just need to know, I just need to refresh myself on what I have, maybe take a picture so I can, you know, remember for later. But let's just go into this bag here, and this is, like, a little slim Barbie. It has some rooted hair, it's a little old, not entirely sure, like, what year, I'm sure it says on the back, but, like, she's cute, I like her. And then there's, like, there's a bunch of random adult stuff in here. I believe this is, like, a Sleeping Beauty tree. There's a Sleeping Beauty, another Sleeping Beauty. Like, this is definitely a grab bag. And then next up is this, I believe it's Bead Blast? I think it's Bead Blast Persier, that's what it's supposed to be. But she is so cute. I think I saw some of these, like, in that same bin before they got bought up. So glad to have her as well. And another rooted hair one is this one. I'm not entirely sure what she is. She looks like she's probably a beach doll or maybe like a butterfly art one. Again, rooted hair. She is super, super cute. And then next is this fully plastic one that I think is so cute. I haven't seen this one before. It's definitely a beach Barbie. She has like the little sand with the grass and like a little beach thing. And again, these are my favorite ones to collect. So I was very happy to see these. And there's more of them in here too. There's like a little ice skating Barbie. She has a little mark on her lip, and that's why they'll come off. But she's so cute. I love the plastic ones so much. And then this one is another rooted one. I'm not sure which one this is. It might be like some kind of like Angel Barbie or like I'm not sure. Like I know these are all based off of like actual Barbie, so it's only like a matter of like trying to find which ones are which, but I don't know, she's really cute. She kind of gives me Island Princess vibes, but again, super cute. And then we have the Japanese kimono Barbie. Her top is very, very discolored. I don't mind too much. Again, like, these are, like, just cheap little toys. They're still super cute. She still has her hair. I feel like at any moment it could just disintegrate because it's poly, though. But she is super cute. I'm very happy to add her. And then another one in here is like a little roller skating Barbie, and she has like wheels on the bottom so she can roller skate. That is so cute. And I love the plastic ones. They're just so cute. They're like anime figures, but for Barbies, you know? And then the last one in here is going to be like this little like pop star Barbie. She is super cute. I believe this is one of the ones I was contemplating at that store, but I couldn't remember if I had. But she is so cute. I'm so happy to have her in my little McDonald's collection. And now that I'm thinking about it, two of the ones that I was torn on at the store I don't have. So I probably should have picked them up just in case because they were only a couple bucks. But oh well. Oh well, I'll probably get them later on. I plan on going to that store again soon, so hopefully they'll still be there. And yeah, these are just so cute. I love the little McDonald's Barbies. Like, I feel like this kind of, like, gets that, Barbie itch out of me without buying, like, a full-size doll. Because, like, as much as I love the full-size Barbies, I need to calm down and, like, be careful of my space. So, like, having, like, a little Barbie for, like, $1 or $2 is, like, it's super cute. And they're just so nostalgic because, like, again, I had some of these growing up. Like, not these ones, obviously, but I had, like, Barbies from McDonald's with, like, the brushable hair and stuff, so, like, it's just so nostalgic, and I just love them. I don't think I'm going to collect them all. I feel like that's going to be a big undertaking, but I definitely want to pick up the ones that I do see around. And I do have one more thing that I want to, like, kind of unbox in this video, just as a bonus thing, because I don't really know where else to put them. So these are also Barbies that I got secondhand, but it was online sales because these were ones I actively was searching for. And, well, not actively searching for, but, like, ones that I, like, wanted since I was a child. And, like, now I have the knowledge and know-how of how to find stuff online for cheap. Or, like, wait for a good deal. I was able to pick these up. And they are some of the movie Barbies. So, this first one here is Rapunzel, and this is definitely the one that I wanted the most as a kid. I watched my VHS copy of Barbie as Rapunzel so much, still have it, and she was just always so pretty to me. I wanted her little tower so bad. Weirdly enough, I had, like, a toothbrush holder that was in the shape of her tower, and it came, like, with a little, like, mini Barbie. I don't know, it was just really funny, but it's really nice to have her in full size. This is the one that has, like, the hair bit that you can, like, pull to make longer. I know her hair is really messy. I haven't gotten around to, like, cleaning these dolls up yet, but that'd definitely be fun to do. She came with her dress, she came with her hair uncut. She didn't come with any shoes, but honestly, because she has a ball gown, I don't mind too much, and you can buy, like, bulk Barbie shoes on AliExpress super cheap anyway, so yeah, it's just so great to have her, and, like, her face is so pretty. It's, like, such a soft look with like the Generation Girl face, and I love like the rose details and the sleeves. And another Barbie that I wanted so bad as a kid. But like, you know, when you're a child, you don't understand that a toy store isn't going to have every single Barbie in existence. Like, they cycle out. But, like, just because you watched that movie, like, a week ago, it came out, like, 5 years ago on DVD, it's not going to be in store. But it is Annika from the Magic of Pegasus. She is so pretty, and again, I got her secondhand. She was a fairly good deal, especially since she came with her wand. Like, I see people selling this wand for like $20 on its own, but I think I got both of these together for $20 plus shipping, so like, that was really good. Oh, by the way, I think I got her for like $15. So, not the cheapest, but not the most expensive. And her arm is a little loose, but that's honestly okay, because I don't really plan on playing with her that much. She has her little earrings still, her hair isn't cut, it's still very soft. She came with these heels that I think the seller said they're not hers, but honestly they fit so well that it's fine, you know? And she came with her dress, and it is so cute. It's still in pretty good condition, and this is the one where the gimmick is you undo the little snaps in the back, and then you turn the dress around, I believe? Yes. So you undo the snaps, you turn the dress around, and now she's in, like, her little, like, wedding dress kind of ensemble. It is so cute. I'm so glad I got the one that had, like, the more deluxe version of her. And this is just a one so bad. Like, purple princess Barbies, like, they just hit different, okay? And one more that I got recently was this Barbie in the Nutcracker Clara one, and she is so pretty. And she came with all of her stuff, like, besides the little Nutcracker doll and, like, the stand, but she came with the part that made her dance on the stand, and I feel like I could just, like, kind of make my own stand out of a stand that I already have, you know, to make it work. But, yeah, she was such a good price. She is so pretty. She still has some of her curls in. She has her crown, her necklace, her leggings, her dress, and her shoes. Well, her shoes are molded, but her feet work, and I feel like that's pretty important. And again, she was just such a good deal. I couldn't pass up on her. And this one is also kind of nostalgic for me because I had a big Barbie of this. Like, I had the your size Barbie of Clara from the Nutcracker, and I remember the material of this top so vividly, and I know I still have it somewhere. I just have to find it. And honestly, I think it'd be fun to, like, restore my your size Barbies, because I don't know why I had two of them. I think they were just, like, on sale for the holidays or something, or, like, that was the Black Friday sale, but they were so cute, and you got to dress up with them, and, like, again, this is such a nostalgic one. This is a VHS that I also watched a whole bunch. It's, like, one of the Christmas movies that I have to watch every year, and she's just so pretty. I'm so happy to have her. And speaking of Barbie movies, I don't have any more dolls to show. Don't worry, I didn't buy any more. Out of the Barbie movies that I grew up with, like, I grew up with Rapunzel, Nutcracker, Princess of the Pauper, Magic of Pegasus, and 12 Dancing Princesses. 12 Dancing Princesses was my shit. Like, I loved it so much. I feel like it's a really underrated Barbie movie from that era. And I didn't need to get it because I actually have my childhood Genevieve still. She was just separated from her dress, so I didn't recognize her right away. But yeah, I'm so happy to add to my Barbie movie collection, and I actually, I may have won a bid for a Swan Lake one just the other day for a really good price, so she's gonna be joining my collection soon, too. I didn't mention Swan Lake because it's really funny. So, you know how they always had trailers for other Barbie movies on those Barbie movies? Swan Lake was one of the ones I saw all the time, and I thought, oh my god, this is so beautiful, it's so pretty, I want that Barbie, I want to watch the movie, but that was the one movie I could never find until later when I could look it up on YouTube, you know? So, like, as nostalgic as Swan Lake is, it's not as nostalgic as, like, these movies to me, you know? So, like, she wasn't, like, a top priority for me, but I'm, like, you know, after, like, finally being able to watch it, like, finally, I watched it when I was, like, 12, I think. But it's just really nice. I love the movie Barbies from this era. They're so pretty, and I know unless there's a divine intervention, I know I'm never getting Annalise and Erica from Princess of the Pauper. They are stupidly overpriced sometimes. All of these again, I paid the most for her because she had the most. I paid $30 for her, and I feel like that's the maximum I will go like for a doll in this condition. Like she has like all of her like wearables, and then some. And then like again, this one I paid like 15. She has like her main piece, and she still works. This one I paid like 24. So like, I'm cheap. I'm sorry. I don't want to pay that much for them. So again, unless I find them at a flea market or just get miraculously lucky one day, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and looking at all this Barbie stuff with me. Happy year Barbie, I guess. Uh, but if you like my channel, be sure to check it out. I'm going to be unboxing those Barbies I showed off in this video in the future, so if you want to see me like go more in depth with them, definitely hit subscribe. And if you like dolls, be sure to check out my other videos. I do a lot of unboxings here. I do like other kind of nostalgic stuff. I do art sometimes. If you just kind of vibe with me, check my channel out, and I'll hope to see you later. Bye!